Hello and welcome to Tightening Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aries. Okay, so this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Aries. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I first want to thank you all for your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love comments, okay? Now, the way I work for readings is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it is crucial that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change it. It's as simple as that, and thank goodness that we have an array of possibilities to choose from at any given moment, so all you have to do is pick one and work towards it. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, let's get into your cards. Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and the card. Oh, you got two cards. Two cards pointing towards the left, which are Renewal and the Hermit. So, Judgment and the Hermit. I'm going to take the card at the bottom. Still. You got the Eight of Winter. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect. And you got the Three of Summer with the Two of Winter at the bottom. No, Two of Spring at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Who was it yesterday? Well, this combination as well. I say yesterday, but I read. Anywho. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you got the Eight of Spring with the Ace of Winter at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you got the Five of Spring. Yep. Five of Spring with the Three of Spring at the bottom of the deck, followed by the King of Spring. Interesting. Okay. So now, by the way, I use selenite on my decks. So, if you're interested, it's a very angelic crystal. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and clarify why the Renewal and the Hermit card are pointing towards the left with the Eight of Winter at behind them. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Death card with the Friends at the bottom of the deck. As well as Topsy-Turvets and Solace and the Bright Mother and himself. Ooh. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries. Oh, that's a card vomit. Tight corners. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share why these cards are out for the second set. Please, angels and guides, and you got Lady of the Harvest pointing towards the left as well. Well, not as well, but just pointing towards the left, with Lattice Moon's Daughter at the bottom of the deck, followed by Nellis the Alchemist, which is funny because it was one of the cards that fell, and I'm like, wouldn't it be interesting if it came out? And here we have it. So then you have, for the third set, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share why we have the 8 of Spring and the Ace of Winter comprising the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries. Why are all these cards out, please? And you got Guardian at the Gate with the Singer of the Chalice. Yep. So now we have the 5 of Spring, the 3 of Spring, and the King of Spring. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you got the Journeyman with the Pook. Glare much? Sorry, there's like this itty bitty spider, like super small, like a baby spider. It's like going up and down its thing. I don't know how to call it. In any case, caught my eye. I want to be a part of the reading. Then you have the Pook. Okie dokie. No. So let us begin, shall we? Okay. So, first card you got is the Renewal card pointing towards the left. Wow. Yes, so Pook. No, not yet. The Release card pointing towards the Renewal card pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me as a reader mean that they're happening slowly or they happen in the past. So this card is review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life's purpose, your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. Renewal would be the Judgment card in this deck. So for those for whom this has happened in the past, you have a better understanding of where you're going. For those for whom this is happening slowly, this is just a reminder that this is just saying that you should do this. You should take a moment and review their past. See where you're going. Next, you have the Hermit, also pointing towards the left. So as you remember, I said that it was or something that happened in the past or something that's happening slowly. And the Hermit talks of in this deck, okay? Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to yourself and to your spiritual growth. So, for those for whom this has already happened, after you thought about what you wanted to keep and what you didn't want to keep, well, you went inwards to allow yourself to grow. For those for whom this hasn't happened yet, okay, this is just saying that you will. Something will prompt you to go within in order for you to grow and, as I like to call it, expand your edges. Haha. To mature. To become a better person. Then you have the Eight of Winter in the upright. Now the Eight of Winter in the upright, okay, talks of you have what it takes if only you believed in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. On this card, it's just you not believing in yourself enough. Yep. And the cards clarifying that are the Death. So something needs to die within you, like in your consciousness, in the way you perceive yourself, in order for you to really be able to renew something and to go within in order to allow for your spiritual growth. It is suggested that you get support from your friends, because they are there to support you. They believe more in you than you do of you. Apparently. And one of the things that will be suggested is that you change your viewpoint. You are stronger than you think. You can do much, much, much more than you give yourself credit for. And it's time that change. Then you have the Solace card. Now Solace, okay, talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, synthesis. It's after changing your viewpoint, you will notice things and you will be able to consciousness. Synthesize all that you have learned, and from there gain some knowledge. Following that, you have the Bright Mother. Now the Bright Mother talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. So once you change your viewpoint about what it is that you are currently experiencing, you are definitely going to go far away. You're going to definitely go far with what it is that you have discovered about yourself. And that is amazing. Then you have Himself. Now Himself, alright, talks of natural law, life force, shamanic powers, magic. So once you tap into this creativity, once you believe in yourself once more, you will be able to tap into your own magic, which is stupendous. Then the second set, okay, it starts off with the Three of Summer and then continues with the Two of Spring. Now, the Three of Summer talks of news worth celebrating, because it's the Three of Cups in normal tarot. It says news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. So, because of this rediscovery of yourself, you are going to celebrate. Yes. And having done this celebration, you will see who is a better partner for you. Because you got the Two of Spring. Now the Two of Spring, okay, talks of a future, I'm slurring my words. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. So, yeah, you've found your tribe. You've found your people. You know what's what. You know what way you're going. Which is amazing. Then you got the Lady of the Harvest pointing towards the left. As I said, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening slowly. So for those for whom this has happened, you have completed a cycle. Okay? For those of you who this hasn't happened yet, you're going through a period of grief, of loss. Okay? And that is a part of your journey, which is necessary for you. Next card, you have Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now Lattice, alright, talks of light cast in shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. So wherever you are, well, if this has happened already, you were able to achieve the Lady of the Harvest energy because you were able to tap into... What's the terminology I'm looking for? You were able to tap into this illumination, this guidance that is before you. For those for whom this has not happened yet, you are in front of a riddle and you feel stumped. And you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Then you have Nellis the Alchemist. So for those for whom this has already happened, okay, this is inner transformation. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And for those for whom this hasn't happened yet, there is, I don't know, the word is irrevocable. The way I perceive it is that you can't change back from this change. Which is also incredible, except for those who don't want to change at this point, which would be those for whom this has not happened yet. So this is the people who are fighting against the change, meaning they are trying to keep it at bay. And so, yeah, not accepting the fun goodness that is being thrust upon them. Okay. Terminology. Next. Third set. Alright, so we got the Eight of Spring and the Ace of Winter. So the Eight of Spring would be the Eight of Wands. And in this deck, the Eight of Spring is stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events, or changes. So... you found your group and they have helped you to end the cycle even if you don't want to. So for those for who this is happening slowly, you don't want to change, but they made you change and you're like holding it against them. And I mean, you can successfully multitask. You'll do it because it's a paying job, but you're not pleased. So just by that fact alone, you are bringing the morale of the group down. This might be you, or this might be a person you're dealing with. So please stick it as it applies. Right? For those for whom this has already happened, you are now a better master of your resources. You are. And you are successfully multitasking with that ability. Okay? Next, you have the Ace of Winter. Now, the Ace of Winter, okay, talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I'm getting that this would be for those of you for whom this has not happened yet. For those for who this has not happened yet, I feel like don't be deterred by challenges along the way is what's standing out to me. For everybody, okay, I feel like it's important to communicate clearly and accurately in order for you to be able to advance to the next stage of whatever it is you're doing. And then also for everybody, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. If you get an idea from your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, that idea should be implemented and utilized. Okay? Next, the cards clarifying that is that, well, they're giving you all this information about this new stage because you have gone to a new stage. You have gone through the guardian at the gate, which is passage to new life, openings, gatekeeping. So things are moving forward, much forward. Next, you have the singer of the chalice. Now, the singer of the chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. All of the things, well, most of the things that were mentioned in the, well, all of the things that were mentioned in the Eight of Spring, but kind of touched on the Ace of Winter, which is don't be deterred by challenges along the way. Have fun in them. You know, the way to make new beginnings more enjoyable is to have fun with them. Even though maybe at first it wasn't fun, but if you have fun during new beginnings, life will become so much more enjoyable because the one thing that'll never change in life is new beginnings. Even if you're doing the same thing again, it's still a new beginning because you have changed, you have aged, you have become more mature. And sometimes with more maturity also comes a regression, a loss of abilities. It's a part of life. You're born not being able to control some of your urges or some of your business, and you slowly go away with those same characteristics. I know for some people that is not enjoyable to live in. I admit it's not something I'm looking forward to, but you know what? It's a part of life. It's being able to take it with a grain of salt. That too is a learning experience that God has thrust upon us in our old age. Yeah, and this coming from a person who was potty trained twice in one lifetime already. Depending on how long I live, I might be potty trained thrice. Well, won't that be exciting? Now I'm talking about what happened after my coma. So, I mean, come on, it's kind of funny. At least from my perspective, it is. Alright. I'll stop that. I know some people aren't so... don't find that funny as much as I do, but... it is what it is. Next. Okay. For the fourth and final set, you have 3 cards. You got the 5 of Spring, which starts off, which is opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So I feel like, so you're moving through stages of life and you're finding the pleasure in every single stage, as I mentioned. Though, another thing that you need to also find in every single stage is a way to communicate and amicably coexist with the people around you, which is not an easy feat. I must admit, it's not. But then, you have the 3 of Spring. Now, the 3 of Spring talks of plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. If we continue with that analogy of going through stages of life, I think that, well, job well done in this case would be able to communicate properly with everybody whilst you are going through all these changes and these improvements. Let's call them improvements. Changing of setting, okay? Because not everybody can, but if you can, oh my golly, you'll be so much more, like, popular with everybody. And I know some of you are like, who gives a shit? I'm going through difficult times right now. You're right. It's just my perspective. Next, you got the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring is an innovative and finally got that word, innovative, on the first try too. Yay! See, it's the little wins that you need to celebrate in life. Yay! Innovative. Okay, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. Okay, it says the King of Spring is a person that has a financial windfall, whose leadership skills are needed now, and an unexpected supporter for your cause. So maybe, I don't know, someone's gonna come and help you along your way on this new journey of your reality, where you need to, like, learn how to coexist with yourself and others around you in this new setting of this new stage of reality, of your reality. Okay? And the cards to clarify that are the Journeyman. Now, the Journeyman talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. Now, in this case, I feel like the adventure is you growing up, is you going through a different stage in life and learning how to coexist with people around you with differing opinions. Okay? Then you have the Pook. Now, the Pook talks of shape changer, good and bad and good, paradox, resolution. Yet again, I feel like it's talking about it's talking about you being able to change yourself depending on the situation you find yourself in, and being able to resolve problems and situations wherever you go. I mean, that is a great ability. That is an ability of closers, of people who can communicate clearly and accurately and fluently with everybody and anybody. I mean, that is a very, very, very good thing to have. A very good skill to have at any age. Last clarifying card you got is it'll be the Retriever. Now, it'll be talks of Office of Unclaimed Properties, hopes and wishes, loyalties. I feel like if you are able to communicate clearly and accurately and in the best way with everyone, you will be able to attract within your life more loyalties than you would dream of in your youth or in your younger years. Okay? So my gorgeous Aries, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!